Yo, what? This guy is actually busting like nah bro. This is actually very like okay, the prince. I see what you saw. I see what you saw. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, beautiful people? It's your boy Mano, aka Power and Papi. Welcome back again to the channel. If you are new here, definitely don't leave without subscribing. I do a bunch of album reviews for Afropop, Afrobeats, Nigerian music. Let's go. Let's get it. All right. Today's video, it's people have been on my neck about this one, and there's been a justified reason. I've been waiting for new equipment, and I didn't want to half-ass this one with like a shitty like camera and webcam. So I got the necessary thing, and it's kind of new setup. Well, I won't say it's a new setup. It's the same setup, but just different setting per se. Yo, I'm excited to look at Ruger's EP, man. We've seen Ruger from the first introduction to him with the One Shirt song for Josie Wald, and my impression of that song was definitely one that I loved. I even grew further after my review of that song, even grew further to love the song and Ruger's delivery on that song. The self-titled track I still haven't yet heard, so I think that's the intro track for this one. And Pandemic EP, man, I don't know what to expect. I really don't know what to. He's a fresh artist. I know he has an Afro dancehall kind of wave to him, and I've seen from his freestyles, he's very, very smooth on that dancehall tip, you know, and he has a very, very strong presence when it comes to like delivering on the microphone, just off of his freestyles and the One Shirt record that I heard. And I'm looking forward to this. I've heard a lot of rave reviews. People that were not fancy about like Ruger from the beginning have switched their opinions over time because of this EP, and that says a lot. But nonetheless, man, without any further ado, let's get right into the 6-track EP. The cover is looking, yeah, it's not there. The cover is not exciting. Doesn't look like it doesn't look that. Anyway, let me not dwell on the cover art for too long, because it's not the main cocoa of why we're here. It's not that. But covers do tell something, do tell a story, but I don't know what this is trying to say. His head is in the clouds. At the same time, he has an eye patch that has reflections of the city. So he's meant to be like he's coming here as a virus, and it says a lot to compare yourself to as a virus. I mean, not a lot of good things have been associated with the pandemic. Not a lot of positives. Millions of people passed away. So I don't know if it's a good thing to put on your head, my guy, but nonetheless, is see if it works. See if it works in the music, and if it doesn't work in the music, it might seem very distasteful, Sha. But anyway, Sha, without any further ado, I've spoken for too long. Let's go right into it. This is the intro track, intro song, Ruger. Okay, self-titled track. Let's go. I patch no motherfucking shades on. Okay. Hey. Okay. Okay. All right. His delivery kind of reminds me of Victoria. I'm getting mad Victoria vibes on this one. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not distasteful. It's not corny. It's not saying like, oh, I'm a pandemic in the same way like someone would say, oh, I'm the shit. You know what I mean? It's like there's difference to this, you know, like I think he's saying it. I don't know, the delivery for me is sounding more convincing than I expected. I expected it to be some BS, like some corny ass, oh, I'm the pandemic, in the sense that I'm a virus, I'm gonna be choking you people, I'm gonna be in your esophagus, you know, like some corny ass lines from that, you know, but he's actually being like You know what I mean? Confrontational. Like I'm the guy. I'm very standoffish. I'm tapping into the energy, man. I'm loving the confidence. Okay, he's using those hums as an instrument too. Okay, mad sicky vibes. Okay. Okay, that drop wasn't cool. That drop wasn't cool. I think it was sounded kind of shaky over there. Maybe I'm being I'm being too nitpicky. Man. So guys, the lockdown. You guys, a pandemic. Okay. Final thoughts about the first song. Love it. I absolutely love it. So intro tracks, intro energy. This is me. This is what I'm coming to do into the industry. I'm about to mess things up, for sure. Like that's a statement that has to be made for an artist that has been packaged as a new artist that's meant to be the next guy to take off after someone like Rema off of the Jonesing World team. So it makes sense. It makes sense, and I'm here for it. I'm here for the confidence, like I said. Let's go to the next track, Abu Dhabi.
Lord, I need her. Lord, I need my woman with me in my room. Make her know mad.
Woof. Okay, let's take that back. That was heavy. I love intros like that. They're so impactful, man. That kind of like shake the wall, like shake the entire atmosphere and say, listen to this, pay attention to this.
Lord, I need her. Lord, I need my woman with me in my room. Make her know mad.
Mad Fuji runs on that. Let's go. Alright, let's see if the song can actually follow up with the mad intro. Okay? Which one be Kukuruku, I beg?
Why you look so pink? My boo tank.
Okay?
Staying at me yard. If you leave for a second, you give me migraine skank. Why tsunami? Tell me how much be your dowry.
Hey.
You tell me what exactly.
Oh.
Fly Abu Dhabi, fly to each and every country.
Okay.
Baby, allow me, you allow me. Oh God.
Hey, let's go. What? Okay. Harmonies. What? Yes. Come on. This is mad. Okay, this is very electric. There's so much going on. I'm feeling like, bro, the energy off of this record, the runs that he's doing has that very Fuji-esque run. I was about to hear a very trap drop on that, and I'm like, okay, he's switching the beats, making it very dynamic. The song is not as predictable. It's not as formulaic as a regular pop song. I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed about this so far. Okay. Switch things up, man. Let's go. Put me in a trance. Okay, what's he doing with this? Okay. He didn't do much with that drop though. Well, it was a nice cheeky surprise, but I don't think he did much with it.
Lord, I need my woman with me in my room. Make her know mad.
Okay, we talking. Let's go. Let's freaking go, my guy. This is mad. Production is here. Production is here to make a statement, bro. Production is here to make a statement. That's mad, bro. That is mad, man. Like the fact that he's not trying to make a very generic kind of flow on this. I think his delivery, his voice actually, like his vocal texture is switching up a little bit from what we heard on Ruga. He's pulling the ranges that his voice can actually do, and that says a lot. It makes it more dynamic and just makes the album feel more substantive. Like it's dense. There's something to work with, bro. It's so crucial. I was just telling this to an artist yesterday. It's so crucial. The second song, like once you have a good intro, to follow that intro and get into the body of your, say, 6-track, 7-track album, it's so crucial what the intro of that second song is. that second song intro is like a make or break moment. It's like, okay, am I sticking with this artist? Do I find this artist still worthy to go beyond after a very nice intro? So it's like, now let's get into the body of the album. Let's get into the body of the project. And that was an opener for the body. And bro, it was a solid one to make me okay. Like, bro, it was a very commanding intro. Like you said, I am here. Listen to me. It kept me attentive. It kept me attentive to the project. And that's what listener retention is so crucial, man. And that moment, they definitely took hold of that moment, especially that intro of the second track, very crucial. Abu Dhabi, very catchy song. It's very emotional too. You can hear the harmonies, the delivery on that. Again, I can't sleep on his delivery, man. It's very like intentional, and I'm actually impressed so far, man. Let's get into the next track. Bow.
Challenge and make us see your hands in the air. Them I never know what them battle face. Me already know, say the battle face.
Those keys in the background feels like water droplets. It feels so soothing. It feels so cozy, and at the same time matching with this very aggressive delivery from him. It's kind of interesting, man. How those two kind of merge and kind of work at the same time.
Battle face. Me already know, say the battle face. Them a pack well, them a ponytail.
Okay, them a pack well like a ponytail. Okay.
Them bow. Anytime they see me, all of them must bow.
Okay, they must bow. Okay, braggadocio. Let's go. Confidence, man. I love it. When the nigga blow, them fakers them a switch. Drop your ego down, sit down, let me teach. Them try face me. Drop your ego down, sit down, let me teach. Let's go. Jah, please do forgive. Only you we serve, only you we believe. Oh. Jah, please forgive. Plenty evil with me. I love the melody here. Chills. Jah, please forgive. For real. Challenge and make us see your hands in the air. Yo, what? This guy is actually busting like, nah, bro. This is actually very like, okay, the Prince. I see what you saw. I saw. Sorry, why am I getting distracted? But honestly, man, this is so impressive. He's speaking on the same narrative of him being intrusive and being confident in himself, that when they walk in, everybody will bow. That kind of command that he's coming with. For someone so young and just new to the game, quote unquote, he's coming here and talking like he's the Oga go like this level of confidence, man. Where is he tapping it from? Battle face. This battle face. Anytime we step in them yard, them are rearrange. Come on. That was mad. I love that song, Bow. Again, tying into the very strong narrative he had in Ruga. Very confrontational, letting you know that I'm here, making you aware of my presence, and I like that command that he comes with. Now we're going to the next track, which is a chick record. So right now we're alternating confidence versus a song for the goddamn, you know. And next one that seems like Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa seems like a very tired name. Anytime I hear a song that's called Mona Lisa, I'll be like, bro, how many times have people made songs about Mona Lisa? Anyway, let's listen to the track and not judge about the name, okay? Very up tempo. Something for the club, maybe. Okay, that drop was neat. That drop was very neat. When you hear the beat drop with your big back, I want to deplete your ozone layer, give you tumba. This nigga said he wants to deplete our ozone layer. What does that even mean? Like, this guy, you don't tell yourself to calm mess. You know you don't make me go low. Okay. I think the bulk of the song is the production. All right. I see it. I see what they're doing. I see what they're trying to do with this record. I kind of like that he let the production take like a bulk of the chorus. Like he kind of made it positional, which was a good call in this sense, because I don't think he was giving us much on this record. I mean personally, but I don't think he gave me much on this. Maybe just because I thought his delivery here was kind of not too innovative as or as dynamic as before. Like it seemed kind of predictable, like as it was running. I can see why it's an exciting record. But I'll owe that to the, again, like I said, so I'll owe that to the production. Rema has a song called Bounce too. That's funny.
She wants a gangster in a bed tonight. She wants me, I know. And man, a full ground me a day tonight. She a calling my phone. Oh, she say why me so unruly.
It has this measure, it has this fuse of bashment. It feels like an Afro swing kind of bob to it. I love it.
Tell me the main reason you want me. The man with a ED. Curious girl, she got questions for Siri. We got that booty and wine for me. So crazy, you driving me.
Oh, this would be good in the Caribbean. Let's go.
I'm sliding it. Spread it out to
this is a sexy record. Let's go.
Spread them so widely.
See, it's referencing Caribbean girls. Yo, they better market the song. They better market the song in the Caribbeans. Like they have to. They just have to. You better push this record there, man. This is. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay.
Me, I'm like money and they smell like means. In a come for every day flaunting. Yoruba demon they knock anything. Burning the midnight with.
Yo, this man said it's Yoruba demon they knock anything. I am dying. I am screaming. This guy. But bro, this delivery is very convincing. Okay, you know, there's a lot of this like, oh, Nigerians like to form Jamo here and there. But he's obviously this part where his confidence sounds kind of convincing on here. Like, am I mad to think that? Like, bro, this sounding very creative, very dope, very like it's built for a carnival, man. Caribana, let's go. Like, come on.
They smell like means. In a come for every day flaunting. Yoruba demon they knock anything.
Hey, that's the line of the day. That's the line of the day, man. Hey, come on. You just want to catch your mind to this, don't you? Right? The harmonies, just chill, the vibe, bro. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Mad. I love that song. I think I've said everything I need to say about this. The man said Yoruba Dimona and knocking it too. I am crying, bro. That's the line of the day, bro. That's the quotable to walk away with. This guy said he didn't like anything. I am crying, man. That's hilarious. Yo, that's a freaking record. Very sexy Caribbean vibe to it. Like, bro, they need to push this song there. It's very carnival-ish. It's getting you ready for the summer. It's something you be on the beach with, bro. Like, come on. Let the sun start shining, I beg. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. Last track. Let's go and score Yekpa. Let's go. Okay. Yo, this EP. Bro, what was that? What was that ramp up? Nah, let's run that back. Because I know the drop is about to be a madness. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this drop. Let me hear the entire song so I can formulate what I think about it. Jump on top your back, yeah. Baby, come my yard, yeah. Okay. Oof. Oh. Come on. Hello. Oh, bro, trumpet. Let's go. Bro, this production. Who did this beat, bro? Bro, what am I hearing? Who produced this? I need to look this up. Who is the producer? Who is the producer? Who did that one? Who did that one, man? Who did it? Cook Beats? Is that Kukuruku guy? Is that the tag? Kukuruku? Fam, that song had so much, it's so dense. It's so dense. Just so many layers stacked on top to create an atmosphere for you that was like so electric. You can see from the rhyme pop that they were building up there, and then the drop came. At first I was thinking the drop was kind of soft. Yeah, it landed soft as it was ramping up. Then I was expecting a more bass to it. It felt like it lacked some bass, but then it kind of makes up for it, because at the end of the song it's like there were so many twists and turns. It wasn't really hook verse. It was just like, it was so dynamic, and it was like the production had its own art form showcased on this, because the hook, he lets the production take some precedence in the hook, and just like he did for Mona Lisa. The songwriting here is very, very brilliant too, because he has very cheeky lines. What was the line he said here? Something about ATM inside the POS. It was very cheeky. It can warrant maybe like a small chuckle here and there. Trust me, I don't find that often in EPs, bro. I don't find that very often. I always appreciate when an artist sparks an emotion out of me, and most of it is kind of comedic in a way. The other song where he was talking about Yoruba Demon, the Nike anything, that was from Bounce. I'm like, bro, this guy actually like pays attention to some of the lines that he's pouring out here. And so far, man, this is a very strong impression. This is a very, very strong impression. Now, what would I say about the EP? Like, the entire narrative of the EP, very solid as a standoff moment for him to say, look, like, I'm the guy, I'm making my moment with this song Ruga, and that entire pandemic vibe. I think the song should have been called Pandemic and the EP should be Ruga, but nonetheless, that's just what I think. It was not a bad intro. And we're leading to Abu Dhabi when we're seeing all these flows. That Fuji influence is there. It's so heavy in his vocal delivery, man. Those runs, something you're seeing more often in the scene right now, on the Afropop scene. A lot of people are picking this up. But fam, the lamba on this entire EP, the narrative, the switching up, the alternating narratives from having a song for the garden, I like that. I like that he brought that element, and as well as the confidence too, the confidence boosters, switching the tempos, switching the narratives as well. Like, bro, I love that he made it dense. He made it dense for a six-pack EP, bro. Like, it was dense. There wasn't a dull moment per se. I'll say probably my least favorite here was Mona Lisa. I wasn't too impressed with like his delivery on this, because I don't think it was saying much. I think I was the least substantive he was. I don't think it's the star quality here. I think the star quality here is Bounce. I think Bounce is a record I would hold on to for sure, that I would market, I would push, because as the summer starts to open up and things start to open up, man, this is a song you want to be out there with, bro. And I'm very, very well impressed, and I see the star quality in him. I see what it was that the Prince was seeing in this guy, the potential that this guy has. It's clear in the EP. This is a very strong body of work, a very strong statement to make for yourself on your first drop. Definitely one of my favorite like producer moments as a project this year, man. Bro, this was dense. I'm about to make my rating right now for Ruga Pandemic EP. Bro, it's a strong 9 out of 10 for me, bro. This is a 9 out of 10 project for me. Thank you guys for being so patient about this particular EP. Like, you guys were disturbing me from left, right, center, every platform. I have been disturbed about this EP. I'm not gonna lie, this was the most demanded EP I've ever had. I won't lie, this was the most demanded. Like, trust me, like, maybe because I held it on for too long. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I've been your boy Mano. Definitely check out my playlist in the comment section. If you're new here, check out the other channel as well, where I do more commentary and music news as well, and I have more coming up, guys. Please don't sleep on your boy. Definitely gonna be including many of these on my playlist coming out at the end of this month, so definitely be on the lookout for my monthly playlist as well. And yeah, shout out to everyone, man. I love this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.